Here with Rutgers' Jordan Pagano after knocking off Ryan Price tonight. Can you tell me a little bit about your mindset going into the match and what kind of wrestler you are mentally when you're out there?
Yeah, definitely. I think before the match, I knew he's a good guy. I knew he's ranked, I think, in the top 5 in a bunch of different polls.
Yep.
And it's a guy I wrestled my redshirt year while I was at Penn State, so it's kind of familiar with his style. Knew he's good on top and knew I had to get out. And that was my mentality going into the match, just get out as soon as I can. And I think the biggest thing was getting those takedowns to ice the match.
Yeah. So tell me, you pushed the whole time.
Yeah.
Hard match, he's a tough guy, he's a strong guy.
Yeah.
You kept attacking low.
Yeah.
Is that something you saw before the match, or is that just something you saw while you were out there?
Yeah, that's something when we wrestled my redshirt year. I took him down with a low single, same side that I was doing tonight, and that's something that I picked up when I was at Penn State.
Okay, low attack.
Kale's got that low attack,
Yeah.
David Taylor's got the low attack, Nolf Bow,
Yeah,
they
sure.
all do it, and something I picked up there, and I'm happy I picked it up because
Right.
it's like my main attack.
So you mentioned you were at Penn State last year,
Yes.
you transferred, you're in the lineup full time right now. Can you
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what you're taking with you from Penn State and what what things are like transferring within conference, and if there was any
Yeah.
trouble or?
There was no trouble transferring because I was a walk-on at Penn State, so there
Okay.
was no rule
No,
with
okay.
money or anything like that. And the biggest thing I took back with me, I think, was outside of wrestling was just their mentality of they have fun and they like to score points, and I still try to keep that. I still try to wrestle intense. Donnie Pritzov's an intense guy.
He sure
and,
is.
He preaches like the intensity. And
Does he go live with you?
yeah, he does. And he beats the crap out of us. And,
No, but you in particular?
yes, and he beats the crap out of me.
Okay.
And
All go ahead.
their mentality over there at Penn State is score points, have fun. Wrestling's fun. It's not serious, and I try to have fun. And wrestling-wise, I definitely that low attack, that ankle pick, that their way they shoot a single, the way they move guys. That's kind of how I try to wrestle. I'm not really like a Big Ten wrestler where I'm
Yeah.
scrapping, throwing a bunch of clubs and underhooks. And
Yeah.
I like to, be loose, attack low, and I think that's something I picked up from there and something that they were able to enhance from my high school wrestling.
I want to get inside your head a little bit. Top, really good high school wrestler. You go into a room like Penn State,
Yeah.
and you take a bunch of lumps.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not even trying to win matches, you're just trying to
Trying
get
to
positions
get
and
down.
stuff. Can you tell me, did you ever have doubt in yourself? How did you work through it?
Yeah.
Still emotional?
I had a ton of doubt, man.
Yeah.
It broke me going there in the sense where, it took me probably until maybe November, December to get even a takedown on a good guy.
Yeah.
And I would get a takedown in November and then not get one until the end of December. And it was brutal, man. One thing I remember from there is Matt Brown. That was his senior year,
Yeah.
the year he won nationals. Every Saturday before they had a match, he would ask me to wrestle. I was his guy to wrestle with, and he would just pound me for 45 minutes. We'd go 2 live goes, 7-minute matches, and he must have scored around 30 points on me every time.
Okay.
And, I was a scrawny freshman coming in. I was a 65-pounder, and I didn't cut a lot of weight, and it just the mentality.
How did you
changed.
deal with that mentally? Because you're not used to taking that kind
No.
of. And did you always embrace the competition before then, or did you have to dig deep there?
Yeah, I always embraced the competition before then. At Bergen with Johnny
Yeah.
at 82, that was when he was one of the #1 guys in the country.
Sure.
And I used to take my beatings from him as a 160-pounder, and so it was something I thought I was ready for going to Penn State, but it's different when you're taking beatings from everybody in the room, and I'm thankful for it now. It brought me back home, and I just think about those days where I've wrestled the best guys in the country, even in the world, going to the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. you
Right.
know. So I've taken lumps from those guys, so I think I can compete with anybody now. It was always between Rutgers and Penn State, and Coach Bell from Bergen reached out to the Penn State guys, and he's like, I got a guy who's tough, he wants to come, and it was an opportunity I really just felt like I couldn't pass up to wrestle for, the best team in the country, and you know, I'm thankful I did it. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't what I expected it to be, and you know, the guys here at Rutgers are great to me, and they've
Tell me
always
about
been
this
great to
season.
me. So this season didn't start off the best for me. I lost my wrestle-off to Phil,
Yeah.
and took some bad losses in the beginning of the year, and it wasn't really till Midlands where I kind of hit my stride. I knocked off a couple ranked guys and took 7th, and you know, ever since then I've been confident, and that's been my issue like since I was at Bergen. You know,
Okay.
confidence against the good guys. The guys I'm supposed to beat, I knew I could beat, and you know, now I have confidence after Midlands, and you know, I just think I'm one of the best guys in the country now.
Hey, thanks for the time and good luck at Big
No
Ten.
problem. Thank you so much.